0-2 pitch, struck him out. Running and a strikeout. Strikeout. Likes to pitch inside, doesn't he? Got a 19. Flaherty. A swing and a miss.
All right. So let's go. All right. I don't want you to show us your slider grip, but I do want to. I want to take like a couple minutes and talk about your slider, because I know when you and I played against or with each other in Peoria, and on, like, at least for me, it wasn't like you were a slider dominant guy, and then I tuned into you last year, and like, I mean, your slider was probably your most evolved, right? Like, take us through like kind of what happened within your slider to give you as much confidence as it takes to throw it 30% of the time.
So, like, I started throwing it my junior, I believe it was my junior year. Just like we just started throwing it, and it was good. And then then my changeup was good when I was a senior, and now my changeup is like back to a work in progress, and I was able to figure out my slider. But
right,
for me, the grip is simple. Grip is what it is. But I just throw it like a fastball, and I don't know why. I just like have very good feel for it, to where I feel like anytime I can throw it for a strike, and I can throw it strike to ball when I want to.
Yeah.
And I'm just throwing it down. I'm throwing it, getting really good extension, getting out in front with it.
Yeah.
Treating it like a fastball.
Yeah.
I play with one finger on, two fingers on, if I want it bigger, smaller. And it just is like, the more I throw it, the more I kept throwing it. Yeah, in Peoria it was okay, but it started to get a little bit better.
Because I thought your changeup was like your second best pitch in Peoria in 15.
It was.
Yeah.
It was in 15, and then in 16 in Palm Beach, I really struggled kind of with everything, with command of everything. And then that off season, I really got back with the pitching coach I originally threw my slider with.
Yeah.
And we just like figured out where, like, I was gripping it just a little bit off again, like those small things.
Yeah, totally.
And we moved my fingers just a little bit, and it became better and better.
Now I don't want
to
to see your grip, okay, but I do want to know, when you throw your slider, are you closed?
Yeah.
You're
They're closed, and sometimes this finger won't even be on the ball.
Yeah, so it's middle finger dominant.
So if I was going to throw it like this, I could throw it. I was taught it with.
Not saying that's how you throw it, but
I would say I would just throw it with only my middle finger and keep this kind of resting
like a guide.
I thought it was not even on the baseball sometimes. Like,
right.
Almost I would just throw it almost like Wayno throws his curveball.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I can't get over how Wayno's just like, this is, just leave it off.
But see, I talked to him about it, and he doesn't even know that he does that.
Yeah.
He is so focused on like his thumb and middle finger.
Yeah.
That he's gripped it like this. He's gripped it like this. And this is just a guide, and then he's here, and as he goes to throw it, it just comes off.
Yeah,
he doesn't even know.
Yeah,
but for me, like, I leave it on there. I just leave it here, and then if I want it a little bit smaller, and harder, I'll actually put it down.
Gotcha.
And it'll be that one's more like 85.
So you would say like you have kind of a different grip. So like 0-2 to a righty, and you want a freaking snapdragon. You're probably doing a different grip than 0-0 to a lefty backdoor.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw it anywhere from 82, and I've thrown some 87.
Right.
It depends.
I've always said, like, the slider, dude. Like, to me, it's almost, when you're ramping up again and you're starting to get in touch with your pitches, like, the slider's the easiest one because, like you said, it's fastball. Nothing really fancy with the wrist. Staying almost energy behind the baseball. And not trying to get to the side. And that's what I've seen, like, when you, like, watching your slider in slow-mo, man, it's like, it's true, man. It's fastball, and then at the last second, you create that angle with the baseball. And it's just how it comes off my hand. Like, I mean, I'm literally thinking, like,
throw a fastball. And you'll see me do my weird little drills if you ever watch me throw.
I love your weird little drills, man. I've
you ever
thrown
watch
with
me
you
throw-
before.
I'm like 45 feet away, and I take 2 steps over to the right, and I try to throw my slider to my catch partner's right shin, right knee. And I'm probably the most annoying person to play catch with because that person knows I'm going to throw the ball low, and you're going to have to catch it, or you're going to have to go get it because I'm going to try to throw it there in order to feel that extension and feel that out front.
You make up for it because you're so good looking, man. I'll play catch at the end. You get annoyed with me when I play catch because I throw it 450 feet every freaking day.
I love it, though. I love it.